Have you ever stopped to wonder why some people seem to attract money like a magnet, while others struggle endlessly? In this video, I'm going to reveal the daily habits of one of the richest and most successful men in the world, Warren Buffett. These simple habits can completely transform your relationship with money and make it flow to you naturally. If you're tired of seeing your efforts not yield the financial results you desire, this video is for you. Imagine how your life would be if, instead of chasing money, you constantly attracted it. I'm going to show you exactly how this is possible, and the best part, by making small adjustments to your daily routine. Stick with me until the end and discover how to implement these habits and change your financial trajectory forever. Habit 1. Constant reading. Warren Buffett's secret to attracting money. Did you know that one of Warren Buffett's biggest secrets to success is simple, yet incredibly powerful? It's constant reading. That's right, one of the richest men in the world dedicates a significant portion of his daily time to reading. Now, think about this. What would happen if you decided to read every day and dedicate at least an hour to reading a good book on finance, entrepreneurship, or personal development? It may seem like a small amount of time, but over the course of a year, this daily practice accumulates a wealth of knowledge that sets you apart from most people. Buffett once said, "I read and think more than most people, and that helps me make better decisions." In other words, the more you educate yourself, the better prepared you'll be to spot opportunities, make wiser choices, and, consequently, attract more money. Buffett reads about 500 pages a day. And before you think that's an exaggeration or impossible, remember that he started this habit long before he achieved success. He has always seen reading as an investment in his knowledge, and this investment pays dividends throughout his life. You can start right now, dedicating just 30 minutes a day to reading about what truly matters for your financial growth. Constant reading not only helps expand your knowledge, but also keeps your mind sharp and curious. When you read about market trends or the practices of other successful entrepreneurs, you start thinking differently. With every new idea you absorb, your mindset shifts toward growth. You begin to see opportunities where you once saw only problems, and that's what makes all the difference. So if you're looking for a practical way to start attracting more money, the first step is simple. Read. Read every day without exception. Be curious, invest in your mind, and the results will start to appear. By cultivating the habit of reading, you'll follow in the footsteps of one of the greatest investors of all time, paving the way to your own financial success. Habit 2. Focus on the long term. Warren Buffett's secret to attracting enduring wealth. Buffett never got swept up by fads or momentary trends. While many investors try to catch the next big wave and get rich quickly through risky moves, Buffett prefers to invest calmly and strategically, focusing on what he calls long-term compounding. This means he chooses investments that may not give huge immediate returns, but over time, they multiply and generate immense wealth. He compares the process to growing a tree. You plant a seed, nurture it, and over time, it becomes a strong tree that bears fruit. And if cared for properly, those fruits continue to grow each year. This is the power of compound interest. The more time you give your money to grow, the more it multiplies. And this long-term mindset is something anyone can apply, no matter how much they have to invest right now. Let's reflect together. Have you ever felt frustrated for not seeing quick results with your finances? Maybe you started investing and were disappointed when the return didn't come the following month. This is very common, but that's where Buffett's wisdom comes in. He teaches us that the most valuable rewards come to those who have patience and can see beyond immediate results. This long-term mentality applies not just to financial investments, but to everything in life. Think about your goals. If you focus on building something solid and consistent, rather than seeking instant results, the rewards will be lasting. Buffett always evaluates a company's long-term potential before investing. He asks himself, will this company still be thriving in 10, 20, 30 years? This type of vision sets him apart and helps attract enduring wealth rather than just momentary gains. And here's the key insight. By adopting this long-term mentality, you start making wiser decisions. You begin to think strategically, evaluating the impact of your choices over years, not just weeks or months. This removes anxiety and impulsiveness from the process. You start seeing opportunities that others don't because your vision extends beyond the immediate. Habit 3. Simplicity and discipline. Warren Buffett's lifestyle that attracts money. Buffett lives a notoriously simple life. He's lived in the same house in Omaha since 1958, doesn't lead a flashy lifestyle, and avoids unnecessary distractions. This simplicity is no accident. It's a deliberate choice. And why is that important? Because a simple life allows for focus. When you remove distractions, you can dedicate your energy to what really matters. And that's exactly what Buffett does so masterfully. He devotes his time and attention to things that will bring concrete results in the long term. Now think for a moment. How many times is your routine interrupted by distractions? It could be impulsive shopping, time spent on things that don't add value, or complicated decisions that end up diverting your focus from what truly matters. Warren Buffett knows that the simpler your life is, the clearer your focus will be on making sound financial choices. And good choices, repeated with discipline, are the path to attracting wealth. Buffett is a perfect example of how discipline can transform lives. He's followed an almost unchanging routine for decades. Every day he spends time reading, analyzing, and making careful financial decisions. There's no room for procrastination or wasting time on unimportant things. This consistency is what has allowed him not only to accumulate, but also to maintain his fortune over time. So if you're looking for a practical way to start attracting more money, ask yourself, how can I simplify my life and apply more discipline to my daily choices? Maybe it means cutting back on frivolous spending, reducing digital distractions, or setting a clear routine for work and study. The simpler and more focused your life is, the more space you create for financial growth. Habit 4. Making informed decisions. Warren Buffett's method for minimizing risks and attracting wealth. Buffett doesn't rush to make decisions, especially when it comes to large sums of money or important investments. He believes that the more you know, the better your ability to make smart decisions that will yield returns in the future. This involves studying the market, deeply understanding the business you're investing in, and having a clear vision of long-term trends. And you know what's amazing? This habit can be applied in your life even if you're not a major investor. Let's think together. How often do you make financial or professional decisions without having all the necessary information? Perhaps you made a big purchase without researching all the options, or entered a business without fully understanding the risks. These impulsive decisions may seem harmless in the short term, but over time, they can sabotage your ability to attract money. This is why making informed decisions is so powerful. Buffett says that when making a financial choice, you should act as if you were buying the entire company, not just shares. This means you need to understand the logic behind the investment or choice, see how it fits with your long-term goals, and most importantly, determine if it really aligns with what you believe in. He doesn't follow the crowd, he follows reason. This kind of informed decision-making ensures that instead of taking unnecessary risks, you put your money where it can truly grow. Now you might be wondering, but how can I make informed decisions if I'm not a finance expert? The answer lies in one of the habits we've already discussed: constant reading and the pursuit of knowledge. The more you study finance, the market, or even the industry you work in, the more prepared you'll be to make decisions based on data rather than emotions. And that's a huge advantage when it comes to attracting money. Imagine how your life would change if, from now on, you decided to make all your financial and professional decisions based on careful, informed analysis. How would that transform your life? Perhaps you'd make fewer impulsive choices, avoid costly mistakes, and feel more secure about the path you're taking. Habit 5. Surrounding yourself with intelligent people. The power of networking in Warren Buffett's method. And finally, we come to another crucial habit of Warren Buffett: surrounding yourself with intelligent people. Think about this. You've probably heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And it's not just a cliché. The quality of the people around you directly influences your decisions, your mindset, and even the opportunities that appear in your life. Warren Buffett understood this early in his career. and he made a point to associate with mentors, partners, and friends who helped him grow, both personally and professionally. He firmly believes in the power of learning from others, especially from those who know more than you. Buffett has always had people like Charlie Munger by his side, his longtime partner, who shares a similar vision about investments and success. Together, they discuss ideas, analyze companies, and exchange valuable insights. This not only improved the quality of Buffett's decisions, but also keeps his mindset sharp. He has often said that he prefers to be around people who can teach him something new, rather than those who don't challenge his thinking. Now reflect on your own life. Who are the people you spend the most time with? Do they challenge you to grow, think differently, and expand your horizons? If not, maybe it's time to reevaluate the people around you. One of the quickest ways to attract more money and success is to associate with those who already have the knowledge or experience you seek. Surround yourself with people who have a growth mentality, who are always looking to learn, and who are not afraid to share their knowledge. This habit has the power to completely transform your financial trajectory. You start to see opportunities you never noticed before. Think more strategically, and most importantly, stay motivated to pursue your goals. Here is the full translation of the last text into American English without summarizing. Habit 6. Stay calm in times of crisis. How Buffett attracts money even during tough times. One of Warren Buffett's biggest strengths is his ability to stay calm and act rationally during crises. While many investors panic when the market crashes, selling their stocks out of fear, Buffett sees these crises as great opportunities. He says that it's during these moments that the best investment opportunities arise. Instead of being driven by fear or uncertainty, Buffett keeps his composure and looks for companies with solid fundamentals that are undervalued due to the crisis. This mindset is extremely valuable, and anyone can apply it to their financial life. Let's reflect together. How many times have you made impulsive decisions during times of crisis or when things seemed out of control? Maybe you sold an asset or made an investment without thinking, just to solve the problem at that moment. But often, acting impulsively can lead to even worse financial outcomes. Buffett teaches that, in turbulent times, the best thing to do is remain calm, assess the situation clearly, and make informed decisions. Panic is never a good advisor. He recommends that, instead of making hasty decisions, you should take a long-term view and take advantage of the opportunities that arise when others are afraid. By applying this principle, you can minimize damage during difficult times and even come out financially stronger. The key is to prepare for these uncertain moments and have a growth mindset. Remember, in times of crisis, those who keep a cool head and act strategically always come out ahead. Habit 7. Have passion for what you do. The final key to attracting money and prosperity. Finally, the last habit that sets Warren Buffett apart from so many others is his genuine passion for what he does. Buffett has never worked just for the money. He always says that he loves what he does, and that makes all the difference in his journey to success. When you work on something that brings you satisfaction and purpose, money becomes a natural consequence. Buffett spends most of his days doing what he loves most, analyzing companies, reading, thinking about investment strategies, and discussing ideas with his team. He never retired, not because he needs more money, but because he truly loves what he does. Think about your own life. Are you following a career or project that truly excites you, or are you just doing something out of obligation or necessity? The truth is that passion for what you do is one of the most powerful engines for attracting money and success. When you're engaged in something you love, you work harder, more creatively, and with more resilience. And as a result, success and prosperity end up flowing naturally. Buffett says that passion also keeps you motivated during tough times. Even when the results don't appear immediately, you stay strong because you truly believe in what you're doing. And it's that persistence that, in the long run, brings the greatest financial returns. Therefore, the last and most powerful habit for attracting money is this. Find something you're truly passionate about, something that makes you excited to get up every day and work. Like Buffett, the money will flow naturally when you are completely aligned with what you love. Now that you know Warren Buffett's 7 daily habits: constant reading, long-term focus, simplicity and discipline, informed decision-making, surrounding yourself with intelligent people, staying calm in crises, and having passion for what you do, you're ready to transform your relationship with money and attract wealth consistently. Remember, none of these habits are exclusive to a small elite. All are simple, accessible, and can be applied to your life, no matter where you are on your financial journey. The secret is to adopt these practices regularly and with commitment. Over time, you'll see that these small daily changes will bring big results. Now, the question is, which of these habits will you start implementing today? The choice is yours. Your financial future is in your hands. Did you find these tips helpful? Then subscribe to the channel now and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos on how to attract wealth and achieve financial success. Join me on this journey to prosperity.